Hi and welcome back to T-Upload TV. Thanks for joining us this week. Myself, the Average Golfer. As ever, we've got our resident cameraman Joey the Tweet ready to record all the action, so to speak. Now then, this week been a lot of product launches in the last few weeks, and none more noticeable than the Callaway launch of their XR16 models. We're going to start off by looking at their new iron, which is the XR16 Game Improver iron. Interested to see how it fares, do some testing, usual analysis at the end, see how it compares to my current clubs in the bag. Let's go and hit some balls. Okay, right, we are back and good to go. Just been fitted by our resident expert here, Kev at Clark's Golf Centre. So C-taper stiff shaft, which is the same as what's in my current irons. So very much identical in terms of this setup as to what I would normally hit. Now then, first things to notice about the XR16. Game Improver iron. So a little bit more bulky, as you would expect from this type of club. Thicker sole, bottom plate, and again when you look at the top line, slightly thicker than you would normally expect from, let's say, a better player iron, as they'd call them. Certainly not offensive to look at, nicely finished, as you would expect from Callaway. Some great reports in terms of performance. We hit some practice balls before we came live on the camera. I've got to say, it seems to be that it's very, very impressive in terms of power from the face. So anyway, let's see if we can record some stats and data for you to have a look at. We'll compare these as ever with what's currently in the bag. So, first one to go. Like I said, setup is quite nice from behind the ball. Took that one down the left, but so impressive with the trampoline effect almost from out of the club. I don't know what it did in terms of distance. It went left, so not the best strike, but 188, but that's slightly turned over, so we'll have exaggerated the distance a little bit on that one. So let's see if we can get a better strike. That's a straighter strike, bit of mat first, so here we go. Let's see how this club in terms of help and support, is it going to give me it? Let's see, what have we got, Joe? Still 171 yards. Now that's from mat first, but don't forget what we're looking at with a Game Improver iron. Average golfers are going to hit off-centre hits, so we need that bit of support to try and get the ball same distances and consistent distances right across the club face, and that's certainly what it's done there. Immediate thoughts are, I mean, it is so powerful, and it gives you so much confidence in terms of stud over the ball. Oh, it's so nice. I wish I could just improve my swing a little to get the one going down the line here, because again, that's gone straight left, I'm afraid. But in terms of distance, again, what's that? 177. It is so powerful. I mean, it is, again, we made a few marks out the middle here, which is good to see. And my alignment is slightly off because I didn't pull that one left, that went straight left. So let's have a bit of a look at where we're going here and see if we get one straight and long. That'd be nice. Oh, it's a nice clip, Joe. Again, altered the alignment and maybe slightly got a cut across that, or was it straightish? Straight on. Yeah. Go on. I didn't get the best of strikes there, no. No, it was interesting, that one. The interesting thing is we record sort of virtual data, so the weather that is out there in terms of what's impacting on the ball flight isn't noticed from SkyTrack. It's all about an impact. So sometimes what we see out there, and if you hear me commentate on the ball flight, is not often what we'll then see back on the screen. The interesting thing is this week, I don't know whether you know, Joe, it's storm imaging. Yeah,
I don't really follow the
you don't listen. Well, you know what? Listen to the news. And do you know we name the storms now in the UK?
It's got that serious, hasn't it?
It's got that serious. So it's when they name a storm after my wife. You want to be concerned, mate, because believe me, that'll put the fear of God up you. Right. Can we edit that bit out? Can we get that? I might get it again, so let's see, here we go. Well, again, cut across it, but what I will say is real powerful ball flight again. What did we get in terms of distance? We're still flying away there.
Yeah.
So again, not the best of strikes, but fell below 157,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fell below. And again, to be fair, I've not done that as much justice as I possibly should have. We hit balls in practice just before we went live, and I must admit the performance was actually better than that. So I certainly wouldn't be too put off by the shots that I've just produced. And remember, my opinion is only exactly that, my opinion, and it doesn't matter in terms of how this feels and performs in your hands. So the important thing is get down to a driving range, get to a specialist centre, get to Clark's Golf Centre and get fitted. Get the shaft right, and I would think that you'll be pretty impressed with the Callaway XR16. Really impressive golf club, and something I would really consider putting in the bag. If I could produce another hours of practice with these, if I could produce carries of 170 with a 7-iron, then we're talking, my average was about 158 with the other club.
Oh yeah.
With my club.
Yeah, this one's only 169.
169 average.
On that one, yeah.
So that's a huge, I mean, it's a club's difference. But not only that, it was their help and support that it gave in getting it there. Felt really good, and even with off-centre hits, still gave plenty of support. So this has just hit the shelves now. You may have tried them yourself, and if you have, put some comments down below. Love to hear your feedback. But for me, definitely the thumbs up. Gonna hit a few more of these, and then we'll see you next week on Upload TV.